Please remain standing and put ourselves in the presence of the Lord for WNBL prayer.
Dear God, from whom every goodness, wisdom, and strength comes and begins, we are ever grateful as we owe before you all that we have and all that we are. Father, in our every sport and tournament, we ask you, keep us away from any danger, injury, accident, or untoward incident. Keep us safe and free from the infectious COVID-19, and keep us reminded to show true friendship and sportsmanship, that in our actions and showcase of skills and talents, your name may be praised. In your kindness and inspiration, continue making us mature and grow into the best versions of ourselves, where in anything and everything we do it for your greater glory. This we pray in your most holy name. Amen.
Thank you very much. You may go back to your respective places. Let us all welcome Quezon Lady Spartans and Pacific Water Queens.
gone winless in their first 3 games so far. So something has got to give between those two teams. As you take a look at the team standings again. As we said earlier, these two teams have yet to barge into the win column, and they will try to get their very first victory this season. As you take a look, they are at the bottom of the standings. The Lady Spartans and the Queens trying to pull off their first victory. As you take a look at the Lady Spartans warming up after their winless first 3 games. As you take a look at their last game, the Lady Spartans against the Taguig Lady Generals. The Lady Generals pulled off a 58-50 victory. The Lady Spartans showed signs of life early on, but all of a sudden the Lady Generals just pulled away starting in the second quarter. As you take a look again, on the other hand, the Pacific Water Queens, they also lost their game against the Lady Generals 60-42. They shot poorly from the field, just 26.5%, and 3 of 23 from beyond the arc. As these two teams try to regain their touch before this game for their first win. As you take a look at Coach Mel Villanueva giving out his final instructions for his wards they tried to went on a online workout yesterday after their loss. A quick turnaround for the Lady Spartans. He said when I talked to him earlier, they were just lacking just one ingredient for that, just to finally pull away for that first victory. And again, on the other hand, the Pacific Water Queens looking loose as they also try to win for their first victory, while the Coliseum Barker is announcing the starting lineups.
Guard number 15, Elisa Adriano. Coming in at center, number 19, Cara Buendia. Pacific Water Queens head coach is Paolo Pagalinawan. Referees for this ball game are Carlo Vergara, Richard Carpio, and Hans Guerrero. Alternate referee is Ferdinand Santa Ana. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the game's era.
Cayetano for the Queens, and for the Lady Spartans, Araha, Valenzuela, Duran at the center, Razalo, and Taroja at the both forward spots. And we are moments from tip-off here again at the Bren Zigyao Convention Center. The referees for today, you can take a look at them. And the tip-off, the Water Queens won that possession, but the quick steal by the Lady Spartans. First shot is no good. Early rebound for Snow Peñaranda. Jolina Go directing traffic for the Water Queens. Cortizano. Buendia inside. Cortizano. Go. Corner 3 or wing 3-pointer is good. Early start for Jolina Go, trying to lead her team to their first victory after 3 losses to start the season. Araha. Duran, quick shot, no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good. Christine Duran trying to pick up from where she left off. She's the lead. She's the team's leading scorer, and she's trying to do what she does best. But on the other end, the Queens bury another 3-pointer, 6-2 early on for the Water Queens. Now the Lady Spartans trying to retaliate. Razalo on the move to the corner for 3. Yes! Early, trying to retaliate early for the Lady Spartans. Both teams so far making their baskets. Araha. Valenzuela says to slow things down. Taroja for 3, another 3, another shot is good. Both teams have made both of their 3-point shots, and it's an early shootout here in women's basketball action. Another 3-point attempt now for the Queens. Short that time. But they regain possession. Jolina Go, the floater. Doesn't go in. Rebound by Rosalo. Now it's Valenzuela. Lady Spartans again looking for their first victory as Valenzuela takes that three. Doesn't go in, but Duran is there for another follow-up. 4 points already to lead the Lady Spartans is Christine Duran. 2 offensive rebounds for her so far. Lady Spartans with the steal. Trying to pad to their lead is Taroa. Another three. No go, but the foul was called on Cara Buendia. A tough foul that time. As you take a look at that replay, a dangerous, semi-dangerous foul that time by Buendia. Good thing Taroha wasn't injured as he takes 2 free throws. The first one, however, trickles out for Taroha. The Lady Spartans trying to add to this lead, early lead. And the second one is good for Taroha. Jessa Taroha, no go on that one. So 1 of 3 on that trip for Jessa Taroha. As the Lady Spartans try to employ a pressure defense against the Queens. Cortizano on the right wing. Buendia on top of the key. Cortizano thought about it. Back to Buendia. It's a two-woman game that time, but the turnover is called. Looks like she stepped out of bounds. Again, the Lady Spartans trying to add to this lead. But the steal by Cortizano and Jolina Go is on the break. But there was pressure there and by Valenzuela trying to stop that fast break, and she commits the foul. Duty foul by Valenzuela to stop the fast break attempt by Jolina Go. Jolina Go, the former Ateneo standout, misses the first free throw. Jolina Go has yet to make her mark so far, but she gets that second free throw to go. As Coach Pau Pagkalinawan said that her star guard is still in the adjustment period, trying to provide ample support for Snow Peñaranda. Lady Spartans swing the ball to the other side. Floaters, no go. Peñaranda the rebound. Peñaranda making the moves on her opponent. The spin move, the shot is good. Yes. Referees confirm the basket is good. And the bonus chance for a three-point play as you take a look at that nice spin move by Snow Peñaranda. Powering her way inside, and she gets the bonus free throw. Although she doesn't get that free throw, and the Lady Spartans secure the rebound. Valenzuela, running shot is no go. Araha trying to secure that loose ball, but she gets out of bounds. Now the Queens, a chance to tie or even take the lead in this possession, but the steal, the deflection by the Lady Spartans. Duran, stop and pop J, a bit strong that time, but the offensive rebound still by the Lady Spartans. Araha for 3, no go. Jolina got the rebound. Go, seeing some pressure defense right away. Forces the issue, and she still gets the bucket to go. Jolina Go trying to put off a good start for the Pacific Water Queens. Right on cue, as what Coach Pau said. He's trying to get off to an early start. Cortizano the rebound. No foul was called that time, despite the contact. Peñaranda seeing a double team defense. Now they swing the ball over. Jolina go another three, no go. Cortizano drawing the foul from Araha. That's a pushing foul from Araha. And team fouls are piling up for the Lady Spartans. Cortizano for three from the corner, a bit short. Jolina go. Peñaranda looking for a teammate. Back to Peñaranda, powers her way inside and she scores. Bucket and the bonus. No, Peñaranda picking up again from where she left off. Again, you take a look at that fast break attempt replay by Jolina Go. That was stopped by Valenzuela, trying to stop that fast break attempt as you see Snow Peñaranda trying to convert the bonus free throw, and she nails that one in. 3-point play converted for Snow Peñaranda. An early, solid start for the double-double machine of the Water Queens. 14-11 is the count for Pacific Water. Lady Spartans, another three. No go, but another offensive rebound for them. Duran inside, big women passing. Two big girls passing inside. Good communication between those two. And they draw the foul. And Razalo troops to the foul line for two shots. Razalo is coming into this game, their leading rebounder at 8 rebounds per game. Again, you take a look at this nice communication between their two big men or big girls, Duran and Razalo, as Razalo takes that second attempt for the Lady Spartans. Go, another three, short. Valenzuela with the rebound. They go on the break, Taroja, no go. A wasted fast break that time by the Lady Spartans. Cortizano again on the right wing. A steal by Araha. Lady Spartans are all alone. Valenzuela scores. And the ball game is now tied at 14 apiece. Approaching the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Both teams so far making their baskets, although Jolina Go misses that 3-point attempt. Lady Spartans now. Araha. Inside to Duran. Finds herself free inside, but she draws the foul. Looking like a foul from Snow Peñaranda. Again, as you take a look at this fast break play converted by Valenzuela. The Lady Spartans catching the Water Queens defense snapping on the way to a fast break attempt. Substitutions, early chess match for both coaches. Araha the floater, no go. Rebound by the Water Queens. Peñaranda. The pass to her teammate, slips her hand. Turnover for the Water Queens. Taroja. The jumper is no go. Peñaranda, another rebound. The Water Queens trying to score, and Mamaril is free inside but no go. She gets an offensive rebound, but Razalo was there to take it away. Now it's Valenzuela. Pop, stop and pop jumper is good. the smallest girl on the floor, standing tall for the Lady Spartans. Peñaranda putting the moves on Taroja. Looking for a teammate, no go for the Water Queens. The Water Queens admitting their mistake as you take a look again at that stop and pop J from Valenzuela as the Lady Spartans take a 16-14 lead. It's been a close game so far for both teams, and they have been connecting on their shots so far. Unlike in their previous games, they have seemed to finally regain their touch after a few games together. Offensive rebound by the Lady Spartans. No go. Another shot is no go still. Water Queens secure the rebound. Balasta, the shot is no good. Lady Spartans now on the break. Diane Ventura. The pass. De Austria trying to slow things down. Ventura for three. A bit strong that time, and the Water Queens secure the board. Balasta trying to take matters into her own hands, and she's called for a violation that time. A bit too fancy for Balasta that time, trying to force the issue, and she doesn't get rewarded on that forced fast break attempt. The Lady Spartans now trying to score in the latter stages of the first quarter. Less than 30 seconds to go in this opening period. And the offensive foul, is that called? Shiki Faraon was called for that offensive foul, and she accepts that call. As the Lady Spartans with a 2-point lead, we take a short break. And we're back to the ball game. Again, it's the game between the Pacific Water Queens and the Quezon Stan Quezon Lady Spartans. Both teams trying to break the duck or barge into the win column after suffering 3 losses each. And the Lady Spartans with an early lead late in the first quarter. The Water Queens trying to tie or take the lead in this possession. Balasta swings it to the wing. Left wing shot is no good. Faraon with the rebound. The Lady Spartans, the chance for the last shot, but they couldn't get a shot to go as the first quarter buzzer ends. Lady Spartans with an early 2-point lead, 16-14. Water Queens with an early start, courtesy of Curtizano and the rest. Again, Jolina go. But the Lady Spartans had an answer for every 3-pointer. But Snow Peñaranda, as you take a look at the highlights of that first period, both teams hitting their shots early on the way to the Lady Spartans taking a 16-14 lead. We'll be right back for the second quarter. back to the ball game. After the first quarter, the Lady Spartans with an early lead. As you take a look at Diane Ventura showing the way against the Lady Generals, 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. She provided solid support for their star, Cristina Duran. And as you saw in the first quarter, she and the rest of the Lady Spartans are trying to continue to provide solid support, solid supporting cast for their star, Cristina Duran. And we'll see if they continue to hit their shots in this second quarter. Again, the Lady Spartans with a 2-point lead. De Austria draws the foul, and she hits the bucket. The referees count that basket, and a bonus free throw for Angelica De Austria. Chance for a 3-point play. Again, you take a look at that sidestepping move by Angelica Austria. Water Queens insisting it was down, but the referees saw it otherwise. Although De Austria misses that free throw, still it's a 4-point lead for the Lady Spartans. Solid start in the period for Stan Quezon. Balasta putting the moves on her opponent. Mamaril thought about it. The Lady Spartans now on the break. But the Water Queens deflecting that ball to avoid that fast break opportunity. Ventura looking for a teammate. Swings it around. De Austria, no go. De Austria losing her balance that time. On the way to that missed short stab. Pacific Water now. The 3 from the right wing is no go. Trying to keep the ball alive is Bilbao, but no go. The Water Queens applying pressure. And the nifty feed from Faraon to Ventura. The nifty volleyball pass, if you may call it, from Faraon to Ventura. Again, you take a look at that replay. Just slapping the ball to Ventura for the fast break opportunity. Bucket and the bonus for Diane Ventura. Diane Ventura. And she gets the bonus free throw to go. 3-point play converted, and the Lady Spartans now up by 7 points, 21-14. Another steal, another bucket, but no go. But another foul called on the Water Queens. Another chance for Ventura and the rest of the Lady Spartans to add to the discussion. Ventura and the rest of the Lady Spartans must be happy right now. They hadn't seen this kind of lead in their first 3 games, but now they're trying to see some signs of life as Diane Ventura makes that first free throw. A little over a minute gone by in the second quarter. Ventura misses that second free throw. Pressure defense being shown by the Lady Spartans, but the Water Queens get it across. Lady Spartans, Ventura now on the break. Ventura taking matters into her own hands, and another foul drawn by Diane Ventura. Just collecting those free throw attempts. Valma Maril call for that foul as Diane Ventura heads to another charity stripe attempt. She gets the first one to go. Ventura, the former UE Lady Red Warrior, makes that second free throw. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And now it's a 10-point lead for the Lady Spartans. First double-digit lead of the game. Can they keep it up? Water Queens now inside. Jolina Go, the floater is good. Jolina Go picking up from where he left off after that first bucket made in the first quarter. Again, trying to make that early solid start in the second period this time. Battle for the loose ball. Jolina Go ends with it. But her teammate Mamaril doesn't get to control the leather. Out of bounds, the ball goes to the Lady Spartans. You take a look at that. Nice feed from Snow Peñaranda, finding her top shooting guard, Jolina Go, who finds the bucket for that short stab. The Water Queens that time just finding holes on that defense by the Lady Spartans, and they get rewarded that time. Lady Spartans now. Three from the left corner is good. Araha buries a three. She hit one early in the first quarter, and that's her second of the game. Peñaranda, power move inside, draws another foul. And Razalo commits that one as you take a look at that Araha three-pointer from the left corner, padding to the Lady Spartans lead. They are now up by 11 big points with almost 3 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Snow Peñaranda though doesn't get the first free throw. The former Adamson and LaSalle stalwart trying to add to her score, but she came empty on those trips. Lady Spartans now trying to do a semi-fast break, but they lose the leather. And Jolina Go and the rest of the Water Queens as well losing that leather, unable to take advantage of that Lady Spartans turnover. The ball goes back to Quezon. Stan Quezon trying to protect or even add to this lead as they take another three-point attempt. No go that time. Peñaranda with the rebound. Mamaril 1 on 3, still forcing the issue. No go on that turnaround. Razalo. Ara sidestepping her way inside to Duran. Duran draws that foul. Nice move by Christine Duran. And nice find from her point guard, Araha. Water Queens already with 5 team fouls. Early foul trouble for the Water Queens. Although Duran misses her first free throw, still the Lady Spartans can take advantage as the Water Queens are already over their team foul limit. Duran makes the second free throw to go. 12-point lead for the Lady Spartans, 28-16. Cara Buendia. Cortizano on the other wing. Back to Buendia. Move inside and she gets the bucket to go. Cara Buendia showing her quickness for a center. Andres for 3, no go. Cortizano secures the rebound. Jolina Go finds herself wide open for 3, and she nails that bucket to go. Jolina Go punishing the defense for leaving her wide open. As you take a look at this replay, like what we said, Cara Buendia showing her quickness for a big girl. And the other offensive play, Jolina Go wide open for 3. We take a short break. And we're back to the ball game as you take a look at the referees for this game. And behind them are our league officials, Miss Rose Montreal. And as you take a look at Jolina Go, who has been on the mark in this game, and she's trying to pick up from where she left off against her game against the Lady Generals, where she had 10 points to provide solid support for Snow Peñaranda, although they lost that game. Now she continues her solid offensive production, and maybe the Water Queens can finally pull off their first victory as the Lady Spartans draw another foul. Take a look at this replay. Taller draws that foul. Power move. Razalo on the foul line. She nails that first one to go. Substitutions coming in for the Lady Spartans. The Razalo second free throw is no go. Buendia collars the rebound. Pressure defense again being shown by the Lady Spartans. Oh, the nifty feed that time, the Water Queens, but it ends up in a turnover. Sidestepping is Taroja, no go. The offensive rebound, still no good. Peñaranda on the break, calculating her offense. Takes the bucket, no go for Snow Peñaranda, but she draws the foul. Joe Razalo called for that foul. Peñaranda again trying to force the issue. At least she gets to draw the foul. Another 2 shots from the foul line for Snow Peñaranda. A bit strong though on that first attempt. Second free throw is good. Snow Peñaranda. Peñaranda, 6 points and 7 rebounds so far. Razalo now. Duran on top of the key. Seeing some pressure from Buendia. Forcing the issue is Duran, and she doesn't get it to go. Peñaranda now finding Go on the break. Jolina Go all the way. Nice find from Snow Peñaranda. Another connection with Jolina Go. And she gets to hit that layup to go. Duran. No go. And the foul was called. Araha trying to force that issue, trying to steal the leather from Peñaranda, ends up getting called for the foul. Peñaranda now. The shot from the right wing is no good. Araha. Semi-fast break for the Lady Spartans. Finds a teammate inside who scores. That's Marika Ida. Converting that short stab off a feed from Araha. Buendia. And the ball goes out of bounds. The ball goes to the Lady Spartans. Lady Spartans now. Offensive foul called on the Lady Spartans, and the Queens get a chance to trim this lead. Approaching the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. Go, the floater, a bit strong, but Buendia with the offensive board. Another shot, no go. Offensive board by Peñaranda, still no go. Duran ends up with the rebound. Duran sidestepping her way inside, no go. She gets her own miss, and she finally gets that bucket to go. Christine Duran not giving up on the play, ends up getting rewarded on that possession. Lady Spartans lead back to 9 points, 33-24. The ball deflected. The ball stays with the Water Queens as you take a look at this hard-working move by Christine Duran, getting that follow-up to go. And now the Water Queens trying to score this time. Again, the referees trying to review this last play. Meanwhile, Coach Mel Villanueva trying to take advantage of this dead air, trying to call a play for her girls or his girls. Again, you take a look at this play being reviewed by our officials as Chiqui Faraon insisting she didn't commit a foul that time. But our officials now reviewing that play. Our officials led by Commissioner Edward Aquino directing that review. Again, we're here. It's a glorious Sunday at the Brenzi Giao Convention Center for a quadruple header. If you take consideration the 3 games in the men's division later on today. But for now, it's the featured game in the WNBL between the Pacific Water Queens and the Quezon Stan Quezon Lady Spartans. And after the review of that play, the foul was indeed called. Now, the Water Queens have a chance to trim this lead. Second free throw is good for Villa Flores. Third free throw, another chance to pull closer, but she doesn't get, but she gets her own miss. Another foul is called by the Lady Spartans. Chiqui Faraon again complaining on that play. Another missed opportunity to get that rebound for the Lady Spartans as Villa Flores getting that offensive board for another 2 free throws. And she gets that first free throw to go. Girly Villa Flores, the second attempt is good. And 2 trips to the foul line converted by Villa Flores. The lead is down to 5 points. We're near the 2-minute mark of the second period. Duran, spin move, shot is no good. Water Queen secure the board. Buendia seeing some pressure defense. Now it's Peñaranda. Finds her teammate on the left corner, no go. Peñaranda, the offensive board, still no go. Another offensive rebound for Peñaranda. Still an empty possession that time for the Water Queens. And Jolina Go appeared to be in frustration committing that foul. Taroha and the rest of the Lady Spartans trying to add to this lead. As you take a look at that replay, empty possession, wasted possession for Snow Peñaranda. Although there were two nice attempts for Peñaranda, just couldn't get a bucket to go. Taroha, however, misses the first free throw. Substitutions coming in for the Water Queens. Another miss from Taroha. Also an empty trip that time for the Lady Spartans. Jolina Go slicing her way to the defense, and she scores that layup. Jolina Go providing the offense for the Water Queens. Duran on the right corner, a bit left on that shot. Chiqui Faraon on the board. As you take a look at our rebounding numbers, the Water Queens leading them 31-24, although that hasn't translated into the scoreboard. But still, the Water Queens dominating the boards. And if they can continue that board or that rebounding pace, that should be an advantage for them heading into the second half. It seems there's a timeout called. Again, the Lady Spartans with a 3-point lead to wrap the first quarter after the short, or the first half after the short break. Back to the ball game as you take a look at the message from our partner, the NBL's partner, US partner, the NBL US, Kevin Williams, simply saying that he's proud and happy to say the partnership, to seal the partnership with the NBL Pilipinas, where the NBL Pilipinas counterpart has a chance to become imports in the NBL US, and that's courtesy of the hard work of our top official, Ms. Rose Montreal, that you saw on your screens. And we now head to the final moments of the first half between the Water Queens and the Lady Spartans. Water Queens trying to trim the lead. Jolina Go now. The floater, no go. Ventura now, and the Lady Spartans trying to regain this lead. No good for that three-point attempt. Buendia. Peñaranda finds her teammate from the left corner. A short on that shot. Faraon. The Lady Spartans now. Rosalo on top of the key, trying to find the teammate, but gets the ball stolen. Now it's the Water Queens on the break. Fast break attempt for the Water Queens doesn't go in, as Payak misses that shot to head to that. As you take a look at Jolina Go providing an early offense, early spark for the Water Queens, already with 15 points on 6 of 13 shooting from the field. Also doing it, 2 rebounds and 3 assists. She has provided an early spark for the Water Queens as they try to take their first win in this game. But still, the Lady Spartans with a 3-point lead, 30-30. The halftime break, or the halftime stats, will come after this break.
4 minutes left in the first half. Oh! Claro! Step back three! Claro ang 3 points ni Claro. Doriani. Shot clock is down to 9. They dump it inside to Lim. Turn around. Lim. Money for Aliana Lim. They really have to push Aliana Lim away from her sweet spot.
Papayag maapakan, hirap at pagod, bilang atrasan, di imposible.
Gula inside, and she scores. JP Gula with the layup.
Ito'y kukunin kahit na ito'y suntok sa buwan. Tama diskarte, di papayag makahabas, mga kilot pa na pakemike.
Lim. Quickly. Angeles. Success. And that buzzer beater by Jen Angeles. Look at this, Aliana making Jen Angeles look good with that assist.
WNBL, WNBL.
And here's the stop. What a poor pass! Oh, what a poor pass! And they paid dearly for it. Kainglet scoring off that turnover.
WNBL, 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 WNBL,
And we're back to the ball game here at the Brenzigal Convention Center, where the Quezon Lady Spartans have a 33-30 lead over the Pacific Water Queens. It's been a close game so far, although the Lady Spartans haven't shot the ball well, shooting just 25% from the field, but still they have done it on the other departments in terms of steals. They've shown it on the defensive end with the 10 steals and converting that to 12 points off turnovers. As you take a look at the leading scorers for the Lady Spartans, Valenzuela, Duran, Ventura, and Taroja. And while for the Water Queens, it's been a one-woman show for Jolina Go, already with 15 points, as she has been showing a spark and solid support for Snow Peñaranda, heeding the call of their coach, Coach Pao Pagkalinawan, who has expected her to step up after a so-so performance in her first 3 games. Again, we're here at the Brenzigal Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga for the featured game in the WNBL. Ito ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina, as the third quarter is now underway. Lady Spartans trying to add to their lead. A different starting unit this time for the Lady Spartans. Stupas, the shot is no go from top of the key. Peñaranda. Jolina Go back to Peñaranda. That was Payak getting some contact, but no foul was called. Buendia, the board. No go. Buendia, another offensive rebound. Still no go. And the Lady Spartans finally get the loose ball. Ventura. Valenzuela. Ventura thought about it. The side step inside. No go for Dayan Ventura. Buendia gets the rebound. Cortizano, the jumper. No go. Ventura gets the rebound. Valenzuela slowing it down, but finds her teammate inside. Ventura, tough shot inside. Wanting a foul call that time, but no whistle was called. Cortizano. Jolina Go inside to Peñaranda, and she draws the foul. Dayan Ventura admitting to that foul call. Just the first personal foul from Dayan Ventura. Now Snow Peñaranda trying to inch closer to another double-digit scoring performance. And the first one, no go. Still a solid first half for Snow Peñaranda. 6 points and already 11 boards for Snow Peñaranda as she gets that second free throw to go. 7 points and 11 rebounds already for the Pacific Water Queen star. Razalo stepping out of bounds. Nice defense that time by the Water Queens, and they get the ball back. Water Queens trying to tie this ball game up. Peñaranda inside to Buendia. A bit strong on that short stab. Valenzuela directing traffic. Right corner three is no go for the Lady Spartans. Snow Peñaranda and the Water Queens now on the break, but they can convert it. Semi-fast break or the counter attack by the Lady Spartans results in a foul called. Cara Buendia called for that foul as Tupas troops to the foul line for 2 shots. Tupas trying to score, but she has yet to barge into the scoring column. Second shot is good. Lady Spartans now up 34-31. Over 2 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Cortizano. Now go. Buendia. Peñaranda looking inside. No go. Trying to keep the ball alive, but the ball ends up with Valenzuela. Valenzuela, one woman fast break, and she gets it to go. Valenzuela taking matters into her own hands. Still gets the bucket to go. 1-on-3 fast break. Now it's the Water Queens now. Another turnover for the Water Queens. Valenzuela signaling a play. Marika Ida. Tupas swings it over to the other side. Valenzuela for 3, no go. Buendia with the rebound. Jolina Go spinning her way inside. The double dribble violation was called on Jolina Go. Again, that Gatorade fast break blast was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. Again, the Lady Spartans with a 5-point lead, and they try to extend it in this possession. Valenzuela. The shot is good. Kat Araha, her second 3-point make of the game. On target for the Lady Spartans. The deflection by Duran and the steal inside is Ida. Duran, the reverse layup is no good, but Valenzuela is there. Again, the smallest girl on the court, standing tallest for the Lady Spartans. Double team defense for the Lady Spartans. Ends up with a steal, and they are now on the break. Marika Ida taking advantage of that 3-on-1 fast break to score on that layup, and the Lady Spartans now up 43-31. Again, Valenzuela standing tallest for the Lady Spartans, the smallest girl on the floor. And on the other play, it's Marika Ida taking advantage of the 3-on-1 fast break. The Lady Spartans on top 43-31. And we're back to the ball game. Snow Peñaranda and the rest of the Water Queens trying to stop the bleeding. The Lady Spartans are now up 43-31. Jolina Go now on the bench after providing that hot start for the Water Queens. Pacific Water now trying to look for offense from other departments, for other players. Snow Peñaranda drawing that foul. Joe Razalo already with 4 fouls. And that's a tough break for the Lady Spartans as Peñaranda hits the first free throw to go. Cara Buendia back in for Payak. Peñaranda, the second free throw, a bit strong, but the rebound goes to Buendia. No go on that follow-up. The rebound by Razalo. Araha now. Ida finds her teammate on the left corner. The ball gets stolen by Buendia. Buendia goes all the way and she gets that layup to go. Cara Buendia, a one-woman fast break from defense to offense. She got that steal and she got that layup to go. Duran wide open, but a bit short, too short on that mid-range jumper. Coach Mel Villanueva directing a play for his Lady Spartans as they try to protect this 9-point lead with less than 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The shot from the right wing is no go. Lady Spartans now on the break. Araha for 3. No. But Valenzuela tips it back to her teammate. Now the Water Queens on the fast break. Snow Peñaranda draws another foul. Peñaranda trying to compile points from the foul line. Nice sidestep move for Peñaranda. Again, as she continues to lead the offense of the Water Queens. She, however, misses the first free throw. Peñaranda, the former Adamson and LaSalle star, making her name in the Pro League this time. The Water Queens get that rebound, a fancy pass by that Balasta, and the play ends up in a score by Snow Peñaranda. But that fancy pass by Balasta leading to that score, inside incursion for Snow Peñaranda. Foul called on Balasta, forcing the issue on that time, trying to go for the steal but to no avail. Ida. Valenzuela on top of the key, not using the Durant screen. Araha. The shot, no go. The Ida. The Water Queens now on the break. The shot is good. Mamaril completing that fast break opportunity for the Water Queens, and the lead is down to 5. Approaching the 3-minute mark of the third quarter as Araha draws the foul. Mamaril commits that foul, but on the other end, she made a good account of herself with that fast break attempt conversion. Talking about Mamaril. Now Araha is on the free throw stripe. bit strong on her first attempt. Kat Araha, the playmaker for the Lady Spartans. And she gets that second free throw to go. Peñaranda. Mamaril, no go for the three. Short. Peñaranda gets that offensive board and draws another foul. Peñaranda on top, but a triple team defense greeting her. Ends up in a jump ball. Paula Nadres and Snow Peñaranda jumping it up. And the ball stays with the Water Queens. Mamaril. Naders with the steal. Duran goes all the way and for two. Christine Duran completing that fast break attempt off a feed from Paula Nadres. Cristina Duran trying to do everything by herself, sidestepping her way inside for that layup conversion. Peñaranda now. Taroja trying to go for the steal. Balasta for three. No go. Amaril finds her teammate inside. Buendia doesn't get that foul. And the technical appears to be called on Cara Buendia. Continuing to plead her case to the referee over that non-call, insisting she got fouled on that layup attempt, and the referee calls her for the technical foul. As you take a look again, did Duran commit that foul? That's what Cara Buendia is insisting, but no foul was called. Paula Nadres now taking the technical free throw, and she gets the free throw to go. Lady Spartans with a 9-point lead, approaching the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Ventura, screen from Nines, looking for a teammate, but no go. Nadres gets the ball, but they run out of time. The Lady Spartans failing to convert on that possession. The ball goes to the Water Queens. The Lady Spartans applying some pressure D. A semi-full court pressure there for the Lady Spartans, but the Water Queens get it across. Jolina go for three. Gets over the bounds, out of bounds rather. Jolina go already with 2 triples in the first half, trying to add to her count in the second half. Duran, the shot, no good. Duran trying to get that offensive rebound, but the ball ends up in the hands of Go. But the Lady Spartans get another shot. Ventura trying to slow things down. Duran spinning her way, no good. Buendia the rebound. Balasta thought about that fast break attempt. Jolina go right or left wing three, a bit strong. And another unnecessary foul that time by Jolina go. Trying to regain possession but ends up getting called for the foul. 14 fouls already for the Pacific Water Queens, as the Lady Spartans try to add to their cushion. Faraon putting the moves on Buendia. Taroja all the way. No. Taroja the offensive board, and Faraon gets that bucket to go. Cheeky Faraon all smiles after finally getting a bucket for the Lady Spartans. Cara Buendia now. Adriano for three, a bit short. But Balasta gets the offensive board and draws the foul. Cheeky Faraon couldn't believe that play. Take a look at this Cheeky Faraon conversion. All smiles for the power forward of the Lady Spartans. She gets a rare bucket for her team. Balasta gets the friendly bounce on the first attempt. Substitutions coming in for the Water Queens. Jinky Balasta preparing to take that second free throw. A substitute playmaker getting that second free throw to go. And the Queens breaching the 40-point mark. Final possession time maybe for the Lady Spartans. Ventura takes a three, no go. Taroja gets the offensive board. Fresh shot clock. Last shot for the Lady Spartans, no go again for Ventura. Faraon. Now is Madres. Duran doesn't get the shot to go. But still, the Lady Spartans with a 49-40 lead after a solid third quarter against the Pacific Water Queens. As you take a look at Valenzuela and the rest of the Lady Spartans trying to protect this lead. Take a look at the highlights from Jade Valenzuela. Another one of those providing a spark for the Lady Spartans, already with 11 points, 5 boards and 3 steals for the smallest girl with a big heart, as the Lady Spartans now up 49-40. We take a short break before the final period. Back to the ball game. We're here again at the Bren Zigyao Convention Center for today's featured game in the WNBL between the Quezon Lady Spartans and the Pacific Water Queens. Both teams still winless and trying to get their first victories in this inaugural pro season of the WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina, as the Lady Spartans protecting a 9-point lead. We'll see if they can protect this lead as the fourth quarter goes underway. And the hard foul that time drawn by the Lady Spartans. A quick fast break attempt early on in this quarter, as the Lady Spartans catching the Water Queens defense napping and resulting in a foul called. Referees reviewing that play. If it's more than an ordinary foul, Balasta, Jinky Balasta, trying to prevent that fast break attempt by the Lady Spartans. Again, the referees reviewing that play. We're early again in the fourth and final quarter of our featured game in the WNBL. Lady Spartans trying to protect this 9-point lead on the way to their probably first victory. But the Water Queens have another story to tell. Again, Jinky Balasta in question. And Jinky Balasta has been called an ordinary holding foul as Taroja troops to the foul line for 2. No go on the first attempt. Taroja, the second free throw, still no go. Wide right on that free throw attempt. And Taroja can only smile as she misses that second free throw. Pressure defense for the Lady Spartans, trying to force the turnover. Alba, go for 3. She gets it to go. Bucket and the bonus for Jolina Go. Celebrating that play, Jolina Go. Nice feed from her teammate. Jolina Go for 3. That's her third triple of the game. And she gets that bonus free throw to go as the Water Queens trim the lead to just 5, 49-44. Nadres. Shot for 3, no go. Again, pressure defense. As you take a look at the turnover points, the Lady Spartans really taking advantage of their steals and resulting into 21 points off those turnovers. And that has been the story of the game. Despite not shooting well, the Lady Spartans have a 5-point lead because of that solid defense, resulting in that easy baskets. Duran inside and gets the foul. Christine Duran fishing for that foul and gets rewarded on that play. Although she misses that first free throw. Christine Duran, the Lady Spartans leading scorer, who was coming into the game averaging a little less than 11 points per game. Second free throw is no go. But the offensive rebound by Rosalo, still no go, although the Lady Spartans keep the possession. Again, the offensive rebound by Rosalo. Looking who touched it last. The ball. Kat Araha buries that 3. Another 3-pointer for Kat Araha, providing an early spark in this fourth quarter. Lady Spartans with the steal. Araha thought about it again. Valenzuela decides to take things slowly. Araha inside to Duran. Short J is good. Baseline jumper, Christine Duran. One of her favorite shots from the side court. And the ball goes out of bounds. The ball goes back to the Lady Spartans. Again, Christine Duran doing what she does best with her mid-range game. Razalo with the screen. Araha, another three. Another good shot. Kat Araha, back-to-back three-pointers in this period. As the Lady Spartans are pouring it on. They're now up by 13 big points with 2 minutes gone by in the fourth and final quarter. Again, Kat Araha on target for the Lady Spartans, giving them a 13-point lead early in this fourth quarter. The Pacific Water Queens want to talk it over. We're back to the ball game as you take a look at that Araha, Kat Araha three-point basket. That was her fourth three-point basket of the game, providing a spark for the Lady Spartans, already with 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 steals. So she's doing it on both ends. Lady Spartans, another fast break attempt. Shiki Faraon, shovel past her teammate. Araha thought about it. Another three for Araha. Another bucket is good. Kat Araha pouring it on. Connecting on her fifth three-point basket of the game. Lady Spartans again with the pressure defense. Cortizano looking for a teammate. And it was Araha again deflecting that loose ball. So she's doing that on both ends. Take a look, another connection for Kat Araha. She has been on target for the Lady Spartans. And the steal now for Faraon, drawing the foul on Mamaril. Third team foul. Oh, sorry, that was Alba rather for the Water Queens committing that foul. The Water Queens are still down. As Marika Ida gets that bucket to go. Adding to the Lady Spartans lead. Valenzuela blocked from behind by Cortizano. Faraon, the running shot, no go. Ida slowing it down. Valenzuela for three. Short. Faraon trying to get that loose ball. And the battle for the loose ball ends up in a foul. Who's it going to be on? The foul is called on Joe Razalo. Water Queens trying to trim this lead to a respectable margin as they try to attempt their comeback attempt. Loose ball effort. And Marika Ida ends up getting called for the foul. Ida with only her first foul. Buendia on top of the key. Buendia forcing the issue, no go. Marika Ida with the rebound. Araha directing traffic. Araha thought about it. Araha, another three. No good. Valenzuela slowing things down. Valenzuela seeing some pressure from Cortizano. And Cortizano appears to get called for the foul. 14th foul already for the Water Queens. One more before they go on penalty. Ida faking her opponents. Ball ends up in the hands of Valenzuela. Jumper is no go. Peñaranda the rebound. Peñaranda decides to take it all alone and all the way. Snow Peñaranda taking it all the way, grabbing that defensive rebound and going on that one-man or one-woman fast break, powering her way inside for that shot and the bonus. And that ends up with the sixth foul for Joe Razalo and a crucial foul for the Lady Spartans as their biggest lady on the floor now out of the game due to foul trouble. Snow Peñaranda, bonus free throw is no go. Loose ball ends up in the hands of the Water Queens. Adriano. Jolina Go on top of the key. Go. Adriano for three. Short. And shot clock violation is called on the Pacific Water Queens. Lady Spartans enjoying a 16-point lead in this game. We're already halfway through the fourth and final quarter. The Lady Spartans looking good. Can the Pacific Water Queens pull off a last-ditch effort to salvage this win? Araha being pressured by Go. Valenzuela for three, short. Jolina Go on the fast break. The foul is called on Kat Araha. She's saying it's all ball. Again, you take a look at that fast break opportunity for Jolina Go. And she draws that foul on Kat Araha. Jolina Go misses that first free throw. But nevertheless, another or a solid outing for the former Ateneo star, already eclipsing her average, and she gets that second free throw to go. Ida thought about it. Ida inside to Araha. Duran, mid-range J, no go. Peñaranda secures the leather. And the ball gets stolen. Valenzuela, stop and pop J, no good. And the foul is called. I think it's on Christine Duran. The Lady Spartans now on the penalty with less than 4 minutes remaining. Can the Water Queens take advantage? Adriano on the foul line for 2 shots, although she misses the first free throw. Second free throw is up and in. Adriano 1 of 2 from that attempt or from that trip to the foul line. Araha. Araha now inside, forcing the issue. No go. And she forces the second opportunity, second chance play for the Lady Spartans. A third chance opportunity for the Lady Spartans. Water Queens failing to get that defensive rebound. Araha sidestepping her way inside. Now it's Faraon. And she gets that friendly bounce. Shiki Faraon. And the fast break opportunity foiled by the Water Queens as Jolina Go fails to get that pass. Again, as you take a look, Diane Ventura getting that offensive board. One of the many offensive rebounds for the Lady Spartans. And eventually, that resulted in a cheeky Faraon short stab. Ventura for 3. Strong on that one. Peñaranda. The steal by Ventura. Now it's Duran all the way. Yes, sir. Christine Duran. Extending the Lady Spartans lead 66-48. Stan Quezon lead is ballooning. What the lead, 66-48. Can the Queens pull off a comeback? We'll take a short break. And we're back to the ball game. Snow Peñaranda and the rest of the Water Queens trying to pull off their last-ditch effort to rally in this game. They're already down big, 48-66, and they are in danger of suffering their 4th straight loss, although Snow Peñaranda has sustained their fine play. Another double-double performance for the Water Queen star. Still, it's the Lady Spartans who are on top. Peñaranda. Adriano. Back to Peñaranda for 2. Peñaranda trying to will her way back, or her team back to this game. Still a 16-point lead for the Lady Spartans. Araha looking to waste as much time as possible. Valenzuela for 3. Yes! Jade Valenzuela continuing her solid offensive performance for the Lady Spartans. And this has been the story after a made basket for the Lady Spartans. They have been doing it on the defensive end with their full court pressure. Jolina got the floater. Gets that one to go. Although the Lady Spartans still up big, 69-52. And they are well on their way to their first victory. The Lady Spartans just trying to milk the clock. Ventura with a miss, but Faraon, another offensive rebound for the Lady Spartans. The block by Jolina Go. Peñaranda, another steal. Again, that has been the story of the game for the Lady Spartans, with their defense translating into easy offense. The Water Queens failing to protect that leather at times. Dribbling violation called on Diane Ventura. but they can afford that as they are well on their way to their first victory. Foul called on Diane Ventura. Valerie Mamaril on the foul line for 2. Misses the first free throw. Valerie Mamaril, no good. Peñaranda, the offensive board, and she gets it to go. Another double-double outing for Snow Peñaranda, but it's a little bit too late for the Water Queens as they are headed to another defeat. Sorry defeat for the Pacific Water Queens. Pacific Water Queens have been finding their offense, but it's their defense that's been a problem in this game as they couldn't cross the half-court line with those full-court pressure defense shown by the Lady Spartans. We're in the final moments of this game. The Lady Spartans again are on their way to their first victory in this inaugural season of the Pro League. Finally breaking the duck are the Lady Spartans. They're just putting on the final touches in this game. And Valenzuela there you have it, the final buzzer. The Lady Spartans, the Stan Quezon Lady Spartans, on their way to their first victory after suffering 3 losses in their first 3 games. Finally, relieved are the Lady Spartans after pulling off a 69-54 victory over the Pacific Water Queens. A 3rd straight loss, or the 4th straight loss for the Pacific Water Queens. We take a short break before announcing the blessed player of the game.
Mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test. Mic test, mic test.
And we're back to the ball game. It's the Lady Spartans, Stan Quezon, pulling away with a 69-54 victory over the Pacific Water Queens. It's their first victory. Finally, barging into the win column are Kat Araha and the rest of the Lady Spartans after a solid showing on both ends of the floor. 16 points, 8 assists, and 4 steals for Kat Araha. We now have our best player of the game, Kat Araha. Kat, congrats.
Thank you po.
Finally, nakapanalo na kayo. Anong pakiramdam na finally after 3 losses, naka-first win na kayo?
Sobrang saya po kasi tagal na po namin gustong manalo pero ngayon lang po namin napakita na ang best namin para manalo po.
Anong nagbago? After the first 3 games na medyo minsan falling short lang kayo, ngayon paano nyo nalagpasan yung hump?
Ano po, ginawa po namin yung best namin sa defense po namin para mapakita namin na mas malakas po pala kami sa defense namin kasi kung walang defense wala ding offense, kaya pinag-igihan po namin yung defense para magkameron kami ng offense.
So tuloy-tuloy na ba after this game?
Sana po tuloy-tuloy na po ang panalo namin after this game.
Okay. There you have it, our best player of the game, Kat Araha. May gusto ka bang sabihin, Kat?
Nagpapasalamat po kami sa lahat ng sumusuporta po sa Stan Ladies Spartan. Thank you po sa inyo. Ako si Kathleen May Araha, WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina.
Again, there you have it, Kat Araha, our best player of the game, showing the way for the Lady Spartans on both ends. Her defense leading to 5 3-point shots, 5 3-pointers made by Kat Araha, and that has sparked the Lady Spartans on their way to that victory. But early on, it was the Pacific Water Queens also eager for their first victory as they were just down by 2 points in the first quarter. In the second quarter, that was when the Lady Spartans tried or first started to pull away thanks to those 3-pointers from Araha and Valenzuela. But Jolina Go and the rest of the Water Queens still tried to close the gap. They were still down by just 3 points in the third quarter, and finally in the third, that was when their defense was clicking. The Lady Spartans defense leading to the easy buckets with their fast break attempts led by that woman right there, Christine Duran, continuing or sustaining her fine form. It was 49-40, 9-point lead in the third quarter, and finally in the payoff period, although Jolina Go hit that shot, it was Araha who finally hit the target for the Lady Spartans as they finally pulled away for that victory. Not just Kat Araha, but the entire bench of the Lady Spartans doing a good account of themselves on the way to that 69-54 victory. Coming up next, it's NBL action. It's the Quezon Barons going against the Bulacan DF Republicans. So stick around. We'll take a short break before the NBL action, a triple header in the NBL. We head to a short break.